Welcome to your daily language practice. Each topic comes as part of a learning set, a lesson video, a quiz video, and a sentence video. The lesson video introduces the concept in a simple and practical way. The quiz video helps you check your understanding and stay actively involved. Only proceed if you have scored 80% or more in the quiz. Spend more time on the quiz so you can build your vocabulary and start recognizing common word patterns. Don't focus only on filling in the blanks correctly. Pay attention to how the words are used, how they connect with other words, and how similar patterns appear across different sentences. The sentence video gives you real translation and speaking practice. In the sentence video, each sentence is played first in English and then in Telugu at 0.9 speed, with the language version repeated twice. First, try to translate the sentence on your own, then say it aloud with confidence. Practice for at least 30 minutes every day, and over time, you will become more fluent and conversational. In this lesson, you will get comfortable with Telugu patterns that talk about the past in a very natural way. What was happening, what things were like, and what someone used to do again and again. You will notice a few super useful shapes. First, forms like చేస్తున్నాను, vastondi will help show an ongoing background action in the past, when the English side says things like was studying or were playing. Second, repeated past habits will often show up through context words like every day, usually, or whenever, so you will start feeling how Telugu builds the idea of used to without always needing a special separate word. Nice, right? Less drama, more pattern. You will also see that many sentences have two parts joined with one comma. One part sets the scene, and the other part tells what was happening at that time. That structure is gold in real conversation. If you want to sound natural, first give the background, then add the main situation. For example, one part can tell the time or habit, and the second part can tell the action or condition. Very handy, very everyday, very I actually talk to people Telugu. Vocabulary in this set will stay close to daily life. Rain, power cuts, school, tea, music, bus stop, homework, and childhood routines. This is exactly the kind of stuff you will use when telling stories, remembering old days, or explaining a situation. If you can say what was going on in the background, your Telugu will immediately sound more alive. Without that, everything can feel like a robot report. I went, I ate, I slept. Cute but no masala. A useful tip, look for time signals such as every evening, when I was small, during summer, or at that time. These clues will help you expect a habitual or ongoing past meaning. Another tip, do not translate word by word too hard. Instead, feel the scene. Ask yourself, was this a repeated habit, a background situation, or something in progress? Once you catch that vibe, the Telugu sentence will make much more sense. Keep reading these patterns aloud and reuse them with your own life. When I was in school, every Sunday, at that time, while it was raining, do that and your past tense storytelling will level up fast. Keep practicing. You're doing super well. When I was small,
నేను చిన్నప్పుడు
I used to play outside every evening.
ప్రతి సాయంత్రం బయట ఆడేవాడిని.
When I was small,
నేను చిన్నప్పుడు
I used to play outside every evening.
ప్రతి సాయంత్రం బయట ఆడవాడిని.
When I was in college,
నేను కాలేజీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు
I used to read in the library after class.
క్లాస్ తర్వాత లైబ్రరీలో చదివేదాన్ని.
When I was in college,
నేను కాలేజీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు
I used to read in the library after class.
క్లాస్ తర్వాత లైబ్రరీలో చదివేదాన్ని.
It was raining heavily outside.
బయట బాగా వర్షం పడుతుంది.
We were sitting inside and drinking tea.
మేము లోపల కూర్చొని టీ తాగుతున్నాం.
It was raining heavily outside.
బయట బాగా వర్షం పడుతుంది.
We were sitting inside and drinking tea.
మేము లోపల కూర్చొని టీ తాగుతున్నాం.
During summer vacation.
సమ్మర్ హాలిడేస్లో
My grandfather used to tell us stories every night.
మా తాతయ్య ప్రతి రాత్రి మాకు కథలు చెప్పేవారు.
During summer vacation.
సమ్మర్ హాలిడేస్లో
My grandfather used to tell us stories every night.
మా తాతయ్య ప్రతి రాత్రి మాకు కథలు చెప్పేవారు.
At that time, the roads were very empty.
ఆ సమయంలో రోడ్లు చాలా ఖాళీగా ఉండేవి.
Very few people were going out.
చాలా తక్కువ మంది బయటికి వెళ్తున్నారు.
At that time, the roads were very empty.
ఆ సమయంలో రోడ్లు చాలా ఖాళీగా ఉండేవి.
Very few people were going out.
చాలా తక్కువ మంది బయటికి వెళ్తున్నారు.
Every morning, my mother used to wake up early.
ప్రతి ఉదయం మా అమ్మ త్వరగా లేవేది.
She was making breakfast before sunrise.
సూర్యుడు ఉదయించకముందే బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేసేది.
Every morning, my mother used to wake up early.
ప్రతి ఉదయం మా అమ్మ త్వరగా లేవేది.
She was making breakfast before sunrise.
సూర్యుడు ఉదయించకముందే బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేసేది.
While I was doing homework.
నేను హోంవర్క్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు
My brother was listening to music loudly.
నా అన్న గట్టిగా మ్యూజిక్ వింటున్నాడు.
While I was doing homework.
నేను హోంవర్క్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు
My brother was listening to music loudly.
నా అన్న గట్టిగా మ్యూజిక్ వింటున్నాడు.
When we lived in that village.
మేము ఆ ఊరిలో ఉండేటప్పుడు
Everyone knew each other well.
అందరికీ ఒక్కరంటే ఒక్కరికి బాగా తెలుసు.
When we lived in that village.
మేము ఆ ఊరిలో ఉండేటప్పుడు
Everyone knew each other well.
అందరికీ ఒకరంటే ఒకరికి బాగా తెలుసు.
Back then, the power was going off often.
అప్పుడు కరెంట్ తరచుగా పోతుండేది.
We were keeping candles ready at home.
మేము ఇంట్లో కొవ్వొత్తులు రెడ్డిగా పెట్టుకునేవాణ్ణం.
Back then, the power was going off often.
అప్పుడు కరెంట్ తరచుగా పోతుండేది.
We were keeping candles ready at home.
మేము ఇంట్లో కొవ్వొత్తులు రెడ్డిగా పెట్టుకునేవాళ్ళం.
Whenever the bus was late.
బస్ ఎప్పుడైనా లేట్ అయితే
She used to wait quietly near the stop.
ఆమె స్టాప్ దగ్గర నిశ్శబ్దంగా ఎదురుచూసేది.
Whenever the bus was late.
బస్ ఎప్పుడైనా లేట్ అయితే
She used to wait quietly near the stop.
ఆమె స్టాప్ దగ్గర నిశ్శబ్దంగా ఎదురుచూసేది.